Older people like you guys, you can't grasp the idea.
Excuse me, I'm quite young.
All right, buddy.
I identify as 19.
See, this is the argument that people keep pulling. It's not about that.
Why
if
is
people
that
want
not
to be
a legitimate argument, though? Why can't I identify as a black person, but I can identify as a woman?
What? See, this is what I mean. Why is it harmful that people want to, like, identify as another gender? How does that harm you?
How does it harm you that I want to identify as 19?
It doesn't harm me.
Okay, so then why don't you accept it?
I didn't say I didn't accept it.
Do you accept that I'm 19?
If you want to say that, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't affect me.
So will you take back your statement where you said that I was an old man?
Got him!
What do you see the potential to talk about this as a cis straight male?
Hold on, you can't assume my gender.
But am I wrong?
Yeah, you're wrong.
Okay, but you're still a cis male.
How do you know that, though?
I identify as Michael Jackson. My pronouns are he.
Hello, what's your pronouns?
I'm gender fluid.
Hey, wait, can I talk to y'all?
Hey, who are you? Who is that grown ass man on the phone? And he said he goes by what? His pronouns?
She, her.
Listen, lady, your boyfriend.
Girlfriend.
That's a grown ass man.
That's not a grown ass man, first off, and second, they're doing something.
He's doing what?
He's doing something. He's going to get groceries.
Wait, you just called him. You just called him he. Yo, you just broke character. You broke character.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So would that make her a lesbian or would that make her straight? Or would it make her bisexual because it's a he and a she? How can they expect regular people to not be confused about their gender when obviously they're confused about their gender?
I want to clarify a few things. So this person crossed into the United States from the border and then was able to identify herself however she would like, and then with United States tax dollars, she was able to begin the transition phase from man to woman.
I beg your pardon?
And to make sure that this wasn't just a one-time fluke, I asked another group of trans women who also crossed the border.
How's your day going?
We are here because trans people need a place in the work. We are here because we have rights, okay?
Where are you guys from?
Venezuela.
¿Hicieron su proceso de cambiar aquí en los Estados Unidos o antes?
When I arrived here in USA, I can find a doctor to hormones, to plastic surgeries, all that I need to continue my process.
So did you do all this here in the United States?
Yes.
And did the government pay for you to transition?
Some plastic surgery is to cover it for the government. If you wanna go to doctor, speak with them about whatever you want make in your body, in your face, breast implants and other tips to plastic surgery.
And the government will pay for it?
Is, for me, the only country that the government pay for a plastic surgery. In Venezuela, for example, the government don't pay absolutely nothing for you. And it's a benefit for the people trans.
So here at the Pride Fest, we met a lot of migrants from Venezuela and Colombia, and they say that once they get here, they get their transition for completely free. They can go from man to woman or vice versa. Do you think that's right?
No.
Well,
no.
What about you?
Well, first of all, I'm surprised they get it for nothing, and I don't know how that's true, but if they do, good. I think it's good.
I don't think we should. It's unfair for people. We have a lot of people that live here. They can't pay their rents. We have veterans that are living in the street and everything, and they can't get a place to stay. So it's unfair. It's unfair for the people that live here. You don't mind giving, but you got to give to all.
Now that there's talk of women being included in a military draft, all of a sudden liberals and feminists know what a woman is.
First, women equality their way into having to work a 40-hour week. Now they're slay queening their way into the draft. Since you don't know what a woman is, I hope you know what an AR-15 is.
Pair up.
I'm not into touching, okay? I'm not, let me put that out front. I'm no touching, no touching.
No touching, I won't touch you. I was paired up with Isaac. He was like, no touching. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
The music will start, the boys will turn around.
Right.
So, gentlemen, let's turn. Gorgeous. And then we start walking.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then maybe let's look at the gentleman. Gentlemen, you guys can acknowledge us. Ooh, who is this? Cool.
Oh, I'm
yes.
sorry. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm sorry. I'm a man of God. I can't do this.
Oh, no.
I love those people. I pray for them. I would never do anything to hurt them or condemn them. But men are not supposed to dress like women. I'm not going to go along with that. It's time to stand up and be a man of God.
Does 2 + 2 equal 4?
In your brain, it definitely does.
No, I'm asking you.
Like, what are we talking about? Two.
I'm just asking you a simple question. Does 2 + 2 equal 4?
1 atom plus 1 atom equals 2. Yes. 2
Does
plus 2
it,
is
or
4.
yes or no, equal 4?
Say it again.
Does 2 + 2 equal 4?
If we're talking on the atomic level, yes.
Okay, what level does it not equal 4?
Anything other than the atomic level.
So anything other than the atomic level, meaning?
I am a body made of billions of cells.
Binary.
Lots of women can't get pregnant either.
Yeah, but they're still of the nature to get pregnant. The only reason
they can't get pregnant.
Yes, but
truth matters, right?
It does. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Truth matters, and they can't get pregnant. That's the truth. So how are they still women?
Because they are for the same reason that I can rightly say that human beings have 2 legs. And if a person is born with only 1 leg, that doesn't call into question the statement that human beings have 2 legs, okay? A person being born with 1 leg doesn't mean that now legs are on a spectrum and we can't say anything at all about how many legs a person has. Who knows? They could be a centipede. You know, they could have 100 legs. No, we know human beings have 2 legs. If a human is born without 2 legs, something went wrong.
Yeah, and if a one-legged person go to Foot Locker, they still got to buy 2 shoes. Since one-legged people are such a small minority of the population, we don't compromise our society to accommodate for them. So why are we doing that for trans people?
Don't touch. What is up with you guys touching people? Aren't you all about consent? What's up with the consent here? There's no consent.
Please shut up so we can hear the speakers.
No. You're on selfie mode.
What gender do you think you are?
I'm a male.
Maybe I think you're a woman.
No, legally I'm a male. It says on my driver's license that I'm a male.
What if I say I don't believe you?
It doesn't matter.
What gender do you think I am?
I would assume you're female.
See, you're making assumptions. I identify as non-binary.
What pronouns should I use?
You should use they, them pronouns. If you don't, I would consider that disrespectful, and that's actually an act of violence to intentionally misgender someone, yes.
Here we come to the issue, and this is why I'm out here. You just said that's an act of violence. That means it's an actionable offense. That means it's a crime.
Trans women are have the highest rate of murder within the LGBT community. So if you were to intentionally misgender a trans woman, that could put her at risk of murder. You understand that?
I don't understand.
I think that really does show that you're privileged in this situation.
We have no idea how many pronouns there are. We can never know how many pronouns there are. And to not use a proper pronoun is an act of violence against them. Did you ask my pronouns before you sat down?
No, I didn't ask your pronouns because
Why?
I haven't referred to you with pronouns.
You didn't ask my pronouns, though. You just said you can ask.
Yeah, you can ask. What are your pronouns?
But you didn't ask.
What are your pronouns?
You just talked about me being privileged. You understand? No one goes around asking pronouns before they speak with me.
Madam President, what's your position on decriminalising homosexual acts in Liberia?
I've already taken a position on that we're not going to sign any such law.
You won't sign any law to decriminalise?
I won't sign any law that has to do with that area, none whatsoever. We like ourselves just the way we are.
So, in essence, homosexuality for 2 gay men under the books is illegal in Liberia?
We've got certain traditional values in our society that we'd like to preserve.
So you're saying you wouldn't decriminalise that current law?
I've just said to you, we're going to maintain our traditional values.
I agree with the people of Liberia and the rest of Africa. You shouldn't mimic the culture of a crumbling society. Y'all should read the book Sex and Culture. It's a book where they study 86 of the most successful civilizations throughout 5,000 years of human history. And in all 86 of the civilizations, the pattern goes: strong men build the societies till they get rich, feminism, then you get sexual liberation, then atheism, and gender dysphoria or transgenderism. They even track statues, and when the people that were honored enough to get statues went from strong men carrying big swords and shields and stuff like that to men in more feminine poses, that's when the society was crumbling.